line Republicans against House Speaker Mike Johnson. Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion expected to hit the floor next week, but it's not getting the support she needs from either party. Let's bring in a former advisor to Speaker John Boehner, Mara Gillespie, Blue Stack Strategies founder and principal. So, Mara, all right, so Speaker Johnson was recently at Mar-a-Lago. Speaker Johnson has aligned himself with former President Trump. Speaker Johnson has blocked or stalled bipartisan border bill as advised by the former president. So will or should any of this be entered into the equation as the Democrats calculate saving Speaker Johnson?
I think for Democrats, they're looking at this more about how do they want to see the institution run and how they want to get things done before they go into an election for re-election come November. So it's really important that members do a gut check about what do they want to see happen on the House floor. Do they want to continue to be in this constant speaker's vote back and forth, or do they want to get things done? And for Republicans who are bringing this bill to the floor, as Marjorie Taylor Greene is, it doesn't do her any favors to continue to cause chaos on the House floor, because they aren't getting a lot done and they won't have enough to tout to their constituents that they need to be doing so to get reelected.
So if the Democrats ultimately block Marjorie Taylor Greene's motion to vacate, what would this mean for the intramural fighting inside the GOP? Can you hear me, Mara? Okay, I think we lost Mara Gillespie.
As a member of Congress.
Oh. So. Go ahead. We got you back. Go ahead.
Am I here?
Yeah, you're
great.
Here.
So I think Marjorie Taylor Greene is not the influential member of Congress that she thinks she is. She no longer even has Trump backing her, because Trump has said that he supports Mike Johnson for Speaker. And that's really where members should be looking, is to what Mike Johnson is trying to get done. He is not just Speaker for only Republicans. He is Speaker of the whole House, and he needs to do what he can in a divided government. Right, he only has control over one part of the federal government and has to work across the aisle. That's how things get done. It's naive and foolish to think that you can do everything by yourself. That is just not how Congress works.
So is there a deeper political lesson for Speaker Johnson in all of this?
I would hope that he has now learned it is crucial, and the only way to get things done is to work across the aisle, to explain to your members why you're doing what you're doing, and appeal to their better instincts. You know, if they want to win in November, we have to get things done. We cannot have another round of 15 votes for Speaker for somebody who can't get elected. It was hard enough to get him the gavel, so they can't jeopardize their opportunities here to have any chance of having an impact. So I think that the lesson for him is that continue to take, my former boss's advice: do the right things for the right reasons, and the right things will happen.
So then if the Democrats ultimately kill the motion, what would it mean for them?
I think for them, they can tout that they are the ones who are the adults in the room, that they are the ones interested in governing. So they'll campaign off of that. But I do think, to the question you're asking is will they have any issues at home with their constituents who don't want them to be supporting Mike Johnson? And I think for some, maybe they just won't show up for the vote. Some may vote to table the motion to vacate, but some may not show up, and it becomes a numbers game then for Mike Johnson. So if Democrats decide not to go to the vote for president, it ends up helping him.
Yeah, listen, it's a big old ball of wax here, and you touched on it earlier, and I want to end on this asking you what, most importantly, what would it mean for the House of Representatives? I mean, can Americans count on it becoming a functioning chamber in short order?
It needs to be, and they need to reiterate to the American people that they can get things done. Right now, they haven't done the best job of doing that. And so this motion to vacate honestly really does throw things back into the chaos, because it shows, whether you agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene or not, her being a Republican in the House, it doesn't look good for the rest of them. It really does, provide a bad taste in people's mouth about what Congress can get done. And so it's unfortunate. But again, it just shows you that she does not know how governing works. She does not know how Congress works. And it's a disservice to her constituents as well.
And perhaps she's not realizing that this is echoing across the globe, and enemies as well as friends and foes alike are watching.
Yes, it makes us look weak, and we don't need that.
Yeah. All right, Mara, you got your shot stuck a little bit earlier, but I think we got got all your points in, so we'll leave it there. And, we'll have you back again. Mara Gillespie, thank you. Take care.